ask my attorney. They're trying to get down to Greenfield today to put it in. The emergency custody order.
Yep.
Holy guacamole. So you said that she wants to take Esme to baked.
Yes.
Should we allow that?
Well, I mean, my gut feeling is telling me no, but I know it's going to be, I don't have at this moment in time, I don't have anything that says that can't happen, other than the fact that with the background information I have on what DCF's involvement and the fact that, you know.
What could happen if she flees the state with Esme? Even with an emergency custody order?
At that point, it would be kidnapping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
Be a felony warrant for arrest. Thank you very much. I mean, I was just talking with Tim, my sergeant. He said, like, you know, we were discussing options, and I guess one option is to say, hey, look, Meryl, if you want to step away from the situation and cool down, have at it. Go to baked.
Yeah.
Go cool down. Why does come with you if she could be home with Dad?
But so her concern about her being home with me right now was about safety around the roommate. Would it be okay? Chris and Kim are neighbors. They're very close. Esme's best friend parents.
Yeah.
They're her godparents. Would it be okay if myself and Esme go over there?
I mean, I don't see why not, but that's a conversation I think that you and Meryl would have to have.
Can have you guys present for it?
Oh, absolutely, 100%. I mean, I guess the other thing is just essentially to make sure that we can keep things copacetic until that order, which sounds like it's in the works.
He said they're driving down to Greenfield now.
Yeah.
He sent me a follow-up questions. She's legitimately, I was so like out of whack. There's like footage of her in the living room saying that if I'm not going to be a supportive co-parent with her about Jamie not being here, that she was going to have a protective order called against me.
Yeah.
Like, there's just like she just doesn't want Jamie to live here. That's the crux of all of this.
Okay.
Because Jamie called her out for the alcoholism, just like so many people have. I definitely don't want to. My attorney said that if she tries to go down to Greenfield right now to file an emergency restraining order, that he's saying that they could intercept it, and to let him know if she wants to do that or she's going to do that.
So maybe we have a conversation, all of us together, to find out what we can be doing right now to ease the situation. While we don't need to bring her into the loop, because I think that it would stir the pot in regards to what is happening with the custody stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think we should, unless you want to touch on that right now.
What? Sorry.
Well, the fact that you're trying to gain full custody of Esme.
No,
I mean, like, we don't want to deal with that, because then we leave, and now it's like a whole nother.
And she wants to try and protect Esme of that situation.
Yes.
Kind of
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
But obviously, you have, Esme's best interests in mind here. So, maybe we can have a conversation, all of us together. And if she can't be here and hold a civil conversation, if you guys can't hold a civil conversation together, then maybe it's completely fine for her to go down to Baked without Esme to cool off and then come back. And if she does, like you said, if she doesn't feel comfortable with you guys being here, then you guys go next door.
Yeah. Another piece, though, is that the two of them up there, Kim was a previous DCF agent, and Chris, they were both character witnesses for Mariel that basically told the truth, and she got so upset about it, so she's not going to be super happy with the idea of her.
Well, because the cards are essentially stacked against her. You reap what you sow in these types of situations, and so.
Do you want to go see Lucy, maybe? You want to see Lucy?
Do you want to have Meryl come up and we can have that conversation?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tim, do you guys want to come up?
I'm sorry?
You want to come up, both of you?
Yep.
The area, negative contact, no damage to any of the guardrails. She'll be clear.
Hi there. I know you were gonna be here. Come on. Come on.
So, are you not comfortable currently with Esme being with me? Or is it Jamie?
It's both of you, because I've expressed concerns multiple times about Jamie, and you're constantly gaslighting me and telling me that, like, there's nothing wrong going on. She's walking around naked, saying she's a sex addict, she's smoking copious amounts of marijuana. I'm constantly having to tell her to do it outside, because Esme's smelling it. She screams the F word constantly, slamming doors. I don't feel safe with Jamie in the house, and I've told you this multiple times.
Is she here now?
She's outside.
Okay.
And I don't want her in this house anymore. I
Okay.
can't take it.
Okay.
I just wish you were on my side and recognize that. That's not an environment for our toddler. I just wanted to go to baked.
Well, if your concern is with, well...
My concern is with you because you defend her, knowing all of this.
No, because I didn't
Multiple
experience what you
times.
were saying.
I have told you so many times you gaslight me, and you tell me
We have
that
cameras. I've watched the
that's
cameras.
not-
I haven't seen anything
we've
of
had
concern.
conversations off camera.
So, it's my understanding of friends that are next door?
No, she posted in the Shelburne Falls group that she was being kicked out of her last place, which now I understand why. She's not okay. She's not right in the head. And I've been expressing concerns about her for about a month now to John, and John is not taking any of it seriously. So when he just got back from Boston, so I brought up, because Jamie and I had a tiff earlier, because of all the stuff that she does. And so I was like, I want to go to my family in Rhode Island and just spend the night. I need to get out of this house with Esme. I need to clear my head. I don't feel safe here with her. And he said, you're not taking my kid. Absolutely not. I'm going to call emergency DCF services on you, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, go ahead. Like, I don't know what else to do. I don't feel safe in this home. My boss, Gretchen, who's a police officer, told me to get a protective order multiple times.
That's why I'm a little apprehensive with you taking her to Baked right now. Is it okay for Esme to stay with maybe Suzanne or Chris and Kim?
Not Chris and Kim. No.
Why?
Because they lied. They sent a video of me sleeping on the couch after a 3-hour-long movie, and said that I was a neglectful mother. That's the whole reason why we have a DCF case now. So no, I don't feel comfortable with them, with Esme.
9 of
No.
9 of 10 of your character references said they were concerned.
No, they did not, and I can get statements from them. Brenda lied. She also had her kids screaming in the background of all those phone calls, like she was paying attention.
I guess what it comes down to right now is if Jesse, who's the other one living here?
Jamie.
Jamie. Is it detrimental that she comes back right now? Like, is it just do they not have another place to go?
I'm not sure. You said you collected rent from her?
Yeah.
Yeah, she stays here for $600 a month
So
in our
there's
guest
that
bedroom.
aspect of it. So, I mean, like, we can talk to Jamie. She's right outside, but she does kind of have a tenant-landlord agreement.
Yeah. Yep.
Not in writing, but just through
Yeah. just the things that she was texting earlier made me super uncomfortable, and so I just wanted, so I was saying that I wanted to go visit my family and just stay for the night there.
But you did describe to me what she said that made you uncomfortable. That's why I was.
I have explained so many times to you, you never take me seriously. You act like I'm crazy all the time. 2.5 years of being in emotional abuse with you, and I'm finally coming out of it. So then I was like, well, I'm not going to just take her from you. I'm like, everyone at Baked, I'm texting them right now, right? And they're like, just come to Baked and just stay with us, and then when we're closed, we can come over.
Is there an oversight for alcohol consumption then if you're there?
Oh,
because it's my understanding that that might be something that you're troubled with right now.
I don't have any trouble with alcohol. You can alcohol test me right now. I was there for breakfast earlier. I haven't drank in a long time, so.
That's not true, Mariel.
I haven't drank in days.
You just went to the brewery the other day, and then you went on the.
That was forever ago.
It was on the. I notated it on my phone.
Oh
my gosh.
I guess what I'm trying to get at here is we don't have all the information in regards to whatever took place with the roommate that's here. Like we don't have definitive information on that. And then we don't have definitive information on what I know DCF's investigation states.
Yeah, I know, and even Gretchen, you know Gretchen, they took her, she never even said anything about alcohol, and they're saying that she did. So yeah, I don't trust a word that.
She's barely seen you interact with us, Nick.
So there's.
They're like my best friends or my family.
So there's some contradicting stuff here. Essentially.
Like Gabby Pepito right now. Like, this is insane. I'm telling you, I'm in an abusive relationship. I'm telling you that there's a roommate screaming the F word, smoking copious amounts of weed. So I'm getting contact highs out here. I have to open the windows, and he's giving me crap about opening the windows.
Our daughter's room is directly over Jamie's. If I thought there was enough weed being smoked that it was compromising our health, I would have mentioned something.
Well, we hang out in here all day.
Here's an
Her
idea.
room's right there.
Then if it sounds like right now Jamie is creating the most conflicts. Am I wrong with that?
It's both of them. They're in cahoots together. They're both trying to make me look like a crazy person. I just wanted to take my daughter out of this house for, I don't know, just a few hours and go to Baked where I feel safe. I don't feel safe in this house. I want to make sure that's very clear.
Yes.
I want that on the video.
Yes, but if you don't feel safe in this house, you have every right to leave this house, is my point.
My daughter is not safe in this house. Tell me how that's safe. Tell me how copious amounts of marijuana use, slamming of doors, the use of the word F-U-C-K, screaming it over and over, slamming
I'm just saying that we don't have anything to
sleep at night. I have videos. So she can't sleep at night. You're telling me that that's a safe environment for a toddler, for a 2.5-year-old?
It doesn't seem to be going on right now, is my point.
Because she's not in the house.
Exactly.
Right
so
there.
that's a conversation that we're going to have with her.
She's about to come back into the house.
That's a conversation
And that's why I want to take my daughter
that we're
going to
have with her.
Okay.
Okay? But if we are going to ask her to remove herself for a certain period of time, obviously, like Sergeant Pedreira said, that comes with civil stipulations that revolve around whatever contractual agreements you have in regards to her staying here.
I don't mind leaving the house with Esme.
Yeah.
I don't feel safe right now.
And that's in
the house.
And that's fine. But do you understand where I'm coming from in regards to you want to leave with Esme
because
to go to Bakes,
because that's
right?
where my family is.
Okay.
Would you like to come with me to Baked and sit with me while we're waiting for them to get off work so you can join me back at the house?
No, I guess I'd like your word that you're not going to drink.
I'm not going to drink.
Okay.
You're welcome to sit with me there. They can't get off of work. They can't just close the restaurant and come to me to make me feel safe in my home.
I get that.
So I need to go to them in the meantime.
Okay. And so you don't feel safe with Esme being here with him solely with John?
Well, that's
No.
directly contradicting what you said the other night when you were talking to Jamie when she confronted you, and you said I was a great father, I was a loving father, and
until
I was an amazing
today.
person.
Until today, you took Jamie's side. You're taking the side of someone who's yelling,
Until today,
slamming
you just
doors,
said that I've
weed
been
all
in an
over the
abusive
place.
relationship with you
Yes.
for 2 years.
With me. Yes.
So why would you state I'm a great person and I'm a great father?
I didn't say you're a great person.
You did.
I said that you're a great father. I don't
So-
think this is being a good father.
Look,
What?
so
I just wanted to go to Baked to feel safe
Yeah,
for a
they're
few
working
hours
on it.
while they were closing. I told you I wasn't going to take Esme from you. You
When I
said you're
said-
going to take her from me, you're going to take her from me, you can't take her from me. And then you snatched her out of my arms and ran inside.
I didn't snatch her.
Okay? That's what happened.
So
All I wanted to do was get out of a situation where our toddler was not safe, and I wanted to take her to a family of people that I trust that can't just close a restaurant and come to my rescue right now.
Okay.
And they told me to come to Baked, and we were going to walk there.
can I have a moment to speak, please? Please, that's fair. Understand that when I came home, I was out of town overnight. I walked into some crazy altercation between, a text message conversation between you and Jamie, correct? You said that you felt unsafe around Jamie because Jamie had reached out to you about locking toast in her room,
No.
in your room. That's not what happened?
That's what she texted, and then I reiterated multiple things that I've already asked her about multiple times, and also asked you about, John.
So, here's my thing. When I came in, you said, I'm taking Esme to Rhode Island.
I
And
did
said,
not say that. I
You did.
said I would like to go to Rhode Island to spend a night with my family.
And I asked you if I was allowed to come with, and you said,
I said
no.
I don't feel safe with Jamie being alone in
Which
our
is why
house.
I asked if you were okay with me coming with, and then you said, no.
Because I don't want Jamie alone in our home.
So what's gonna I guess if you were to take Esme and leave, there's no like conclusion here. Like how what's the end goal here? Apparently, I mean, is it like
I don't feel safe right now. I wanted to leave with my daughter right now, and then I wanted my friends to come back with me and support me in my home.
Okay.
And when you say not feeling safe, it's because Jamie's here smoking weed and being loud.
And they're in
using
cahoots.
language.
They're always hanging out, and yeah,
Okay.
and he's totally fine with her yelling F and slamming doors and
Okay.
smoking insane amounts of weed.
She plays video games with the door closed, and she yells in the games when she's playing
No,
games.
she screams F all the time, all around here. If you want to just give them the login to the Ring camera instead of just showing them little clips and pieces, we can give them the login to the Ring camera and let them watch our entire lives. But I'm not doing this anymore. You're not going to gaslight me anymore.
How is this guy?
Stop.
No, I don't
You're
think
acting so
I don't
calm now.
I don't think that's
Before they showed up, you were acting insane.
I don't think that's beneficial, obviously, and you know, in regards to like criminal activity, we're here strictly as mediators right now. You know, you both have a legal obligation to your child, and there's nothing written in paper on either end that states that Meryl can't take Esme down to Baked, and if that is what needs to happen right now to cool the air, then that's what should happen.
Thank you. That's all I wanted.
The on the flip side, I feel like Marilee, you should know that we have all of the information in regards to DCF's investigation and the.
Oh yeah, I would assume so.
Whether or not you want to agree with it or not, I have some reservations about you in an emotional state, both of you separating, and I just don't want you to be going and like drowning your sorrows in alcohol.
I don't do that.
So
you're welcome to join me.
And in the interim, I think John, you and Meryl, you guys have some deep soul searching to do, and
I agree.
And find either
if I don't feel safe in the house with Jamie, I would like to be able to walk to my job where I feel safe until they're able to get off work and come and sit with me on the couch.
Do you recall the day that you guys opened Peacock? And you went
Yeah,
to
it was the
celebrate?
day your
It
mom
baked?
died and I had to work a 14-hour shift. I was opening a bar.
hold
Oh
on.
my god.
For
Do
you
you
to
see what he's
understand-
doing? He does this all the time. He twists things and he brings up weird stuff. What are you talking about?
Can you give me a moment to speak then?
Oh, I can't.
I don't think it's relative.
I'm just.
So
Well, but she wants to take her to baked, and that was the day that she
Oh
she
my
got
god,
drunk with
John,
Esme and drove
what
her
are you
home drunk.
talking about?
It's concerning.
They can come with me. I
I'm-
don't feel safe here.
I guess my concern is, once baked is over, where do we go from there?
Well,
Exactly, where do we go? Jamie needs to move out.
I think that if in that situation, if Marilee doesn't come back with your child, then there's obviously then it starts becoming a much bigger issue.
Yes, thank you.
but-
I'm not lying. I'm just gonna go somewhere I feel safe. How
And
is
if she
this
comes home-
insane?
John, if she comes home intoxicated, you call 911.
Yes.
But I'm mostly concerned with her not coming home at all.
Then,
Okay.
Then call 911.
but that would be a kidnapping situation.
And I would go to prison.
So-
Why would I do that? You're insane. Ugh.
Because
Meryl-
you just stated you
I'm
were
just so
going to do that.
sick of this. It's been 3 years of gaslighting. I can't take it anymore.
John, if we had any grounds to make any concrete decisions here, we can't necessarily.
I hear you guys. I can't.
Those handful of phone calls that you were on beforehand would be worth following up on.
So scared.
There's also nothing saying that you can't go down to baked either.
Well, she says she doesn't feel safe with me.
It's a public spot.
Or if you don't feel safe, you can go down to the courthouse and obtain a restraining order also. If you do feel...
It just, I think that right now is probably the best way to cool things off. Meryl, Esme, head down to baked.
Thank you.
And
Sorry, to sample my nose really quick.
You go with Mama to baked? You go for a walkie?
you wanna walk outside with her and Esme? I'll finish up with John.
Are we letting her go?
Yeah, I mean she's
Carlos?
there's nothing legally we can do to stop her from going, right?
I just
I
want
mean,
to say,
if DCF wants to drag their
Do you
feet,
want to walk to baked?
yeah, I mean,
You want to go see
we're not staying tight.
Auntie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and maybe the other person here.
Yeah, when I walk her out, I'll talk to her.
Okay. Yeah.
Express the tension.
Truly, if you felt that she was not safe with me so many times, why would you leave
We
me
have
with
had
her
this
so
conversation
constantly?
so many times, Joel. I just want to go to my friends where I feel safe, cool off, and then come home and have my friends with me. You always have Jamie with you. I need someone with me.
She's a roommate. I interact with her in passing. I don't even.
You still. How do you not think this is a bad situation for her? How do
Because
you not see that? Anyway, this conversation is over. I'm going to bed. I'll be home at like 3 o'clock after they're done cleaning. We're gonna walk there. We're not gonna have any alcohol. And the cops are welcome to join me.